Finally, something kind of happy. Something that is not crazy, not violent, not a shark attack. This is the awesome town meeting scene where the girl was attacked and Chief Brody knows something's up, but everybody else is resistant, and then the boy was attacked, and now everybody's trying to make a plan about it. So here we go.
We're also planning to bring in some experts from the Oceanographic Institute on the mainland.
Sorry, pause. Okay. The Oceanographic Institute on the mainland. So Amity Island is basically Martha's Vineyard. It was filmed at Martha's Vineyard. It's a fake island, but it's one of the islands in that area. So you would assume it's Woods Hole. Oh, actually no, Hooper is from Woods Hole, which is the East Coast's most prestigious institution for oceanographic studies. Not that it really matters too much, because every school and every program has a different research focus. Every professor will have a very different niche. You know, everybody's working on a different kind of project. Like, there will be overlap, you know, and there'll be fields, obviously, but everybody has their own unique little niche. So if you're looking at marine science graduate school or becoming a marine biologist, you know, it's not like undergrad where like the rankings and stuff, you know, matter too much. I mean, that's my impression of it. It really isn't like undergrad when you're looking for like, you know, U.S. News and World Reports, Ivy League, something. It's when you're looking for graduate school, it's for marine science. It's more about the program itself, and if the research is in line with what you want to do and kind of your vision. Really, the way I look at it is like Woods Hole and Scripps are kind of like pretty famous, you know. Scripps is on the West Coast, Woods Hole is on the East Coast. For shark research, Moat is the most, I would say the one that has the most street cred, you know, but in terms of actual production of papers, I feel like there's a pretty even balance between different schools. The Virginia Institute of Marine Science has one of the oldest shark research programs in the United States. They always say they have the oldest, but University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, their lab in Morehead City has a comparably old program too, so I don't know which one is older, so fun rivalry may have just started. But anyway, if you're from any of these institutions, yeah, feel free to call me out on anything I have misrepresented. So here we go. Anyway, sorry, Hooper.
4 hours? I didn't agree to that. Only 24 hours.
24 hours is like 3 weeks.
Like 3 weeks. Ouch. Ouch. That was not good with headphones. Bad idea.
You all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. It's bad fish. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommycats.
No,
This
duh.
shark, swallow you whole. Shaking, tenderizing, down you go.
Jesus. So I love Quint. Well, maybe not. So Quint says two really crazy things just now. First, swallow you whole. I'm nitpicking quite a bit, but like he's like talking about a whale. Like, these sharks, they're just, you know, they're biters. They're not swallowers. It's quite the embellishment right there. And then the tenderizing part is kind of funny because like we're assuming that sharks have molars, which they don't. Some species do have different tooth types. Like sand tiger sharks have like really narrow teeth in the front, but in the back they do have like this flat plate, you know, kind of thing. But no, white sharks and bull sharks don't have that though. I'm sorry, I keep bringing up bull sharks because I love bull sharks. Also,
It's super cool and splendid. Buy it.
sorry, my head is on bull sharks. But this movie is about an uncomfortably huge great white shark. So I gotta focus on white sharks. Anyway.
And we gotta do it quick. That'll bring back the tourists. It'll put all your businesses on a paying basis. But it's not gonna be pleasant. I value my neck a lot more than $3,000, Chief. I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10.
Okay. I value my neck for more than $3,000. Quint is in no position of danger. I know what happens in the movie, but like in a real life scenario, as long as Quint does not have a tiny ass boat, he's fine. You know, like he's all he has to do is, you know, hook it, harpoon it. I mean, God, there was a shark fishing industry for basking sharks way before the 1970s, where you would have people in airplanes looking down in the water, spotting the basking shark, then radioing to the mainland, and the mainland will set out, actually not even a big boat, they would set out a small little boat and with a harpoon in it, and harpoon the animal, and boom, it's done, it's dead, you know. So it's really not that hard to kill a shark like that. It's probably harder to fight a shark, you know, on rod and reel, like a great white of this size, but like in terms of like netting the thing, I don't know. My point is, this is Hollywood. This is complete Hollywood. Quint is not in danger. He is nowhere near danger. He's in danger if he's an idiot and jumps in the water. But as long as he's on the boat and he has that kind of leverage and he has all the technology at his disposal, which he does, he's not in danger and he's not risking his neck. Maybe he's a good salesman. Maybe he just wants $10,000 and knows he can get it off these people who clearly don't know anything about fishing. So, stupid.
You gotta make up your minds. You wanna stay alive and ante up?
Want to stay alive and handy up. I am pausing a lot in this clip. It's so over the top. Like, because, guys, I mean, if you're concerned about a shark attack, don't go in the water. That's how you stay alive. I don't get it. It sounds like the shark is going to come in through the window, you know, all seal-like, and just, you know, like it's a tactical operation, a tactical shark going through Amity, you know.
You wanna play it cheap? Be on welfare the whole winter. I don't want no volunteers. I don't want no mates. There's too many captains on this island. $10,000 for me by myself. For that you get the head, the tail, the whole damn
He's a good
thing.
salesman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Quint. We'll take it under advisement.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and
He's a
gentlemen.
great actor. Who is that guy, by the way? I always wondered who Orange Hat guy was. Oh, he's a dog. Who is this guy? Interesting. Who is that? Like Quint's buddy? Like coworker? I don't get it. Is that like a reference? Who is the Orange Hat guy? Please like and comment if you know who Orange Hat guy is. Leave a comment below if you know what the Orange Hat man is. Who is the Orange Hat man with the dog in Jaws? Who is this man who is with Quint clearly and they walk out together and he has a dog with Jaws? Please leave a comment. Leave a conspiracy theory. Leave a fanfic about this man with the orange hat and the shark and Jaws. Who is this guy? Well, that was a much more fun scene than the first two scenes. This is nuts. This is super ridiculous. I love it from a cinematic perspective and an acting perspective. I can't speak. Robert Shaw is amazing, and you know that scene is so well done, but it's so stupid. It's not rocket science. If you're scared about a shark attack, don't go into the water. If you know, like if you're gonna go kill a shark, don't go into the water. Like it's just stupid. It's pretty dumb. I already said why. Let's talk about something that's not dumb though. The concern of the community and the concerns of the mayor are pretty damn valid. When I was a kid growing up, I thought, you know, the mayor was evil, and I thought the mayor was all he cared about was money, and you know, like, you know, it's a archetype, the uncaring, cold-hearted, money-making mayor. But his concern, which I appreciate more and more as I get older, his concern is a concern echoed in real shark attack stories. Probably the most famous one I know of is Durban. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Durban in South Africa in the 60s. They had a huge issue where there were 3 successive shark attacks throughout the winter. Or I guess that would be summer. That would be summer down there. Anyway, January and December, there were successive shark attacks. People were getting really nervous, and people stopped coming to the beaches. and that had a huge negative economic impact on that area. And so when shark attacks, as rare as they are, spring up, there is an economic concern for towns, and in a fictional town of Amity, that would be a huge concern. You know, a summer town really does literally need summer dollars or it will die. I have lived in a summer town before. That's exactly how it works. There's nothing going on in the winter. It is quiet. It is small. It is, you know, a nice local community. And then the Shoobies come in and they just, you know, overpopulate it, which is really irritating, actually. It's extremely irritating. They think they own the place, but it is the way the businesses survive. You know, they have to survive. They have to hunker down in the winter and survive in the winter, you know, just wait until the summer. And then the summer is when their economic activities come in. If they don't perform well in the summer, they basically fall apart in the winter. It's kind of easy, and in a summer town like Amity, it makes perfect sense why the mayor does not want panic. It makes perfect sense why the shark attack is freaking him out and why he wants to cover it up. I'm not saying that's morally sound, but, you know, mechanically it makes sense, you know. And yes, the mayor is still faulted, as he should be, because he is unfeeling towards the human tragedy of it, in the sense that this girl actually died, this boy died, there's a real threat in the water, and the mayor wants to cover it up. I get that part. But it's interesting that I'm getting the mayor's side of it too, and in that sense he's being irresponsible and yet responsible. You know, it's sort of like, and I don't know if it's out of selfish interest, but it actually might not be. I don't know what he gains personally if, you know, he keeps it. I don't know. I guess he stays in his position of power if he makes sure that the money keeps rolling in, and he's seen as a good mayor. So I don't know. But anyway, whether selfish or not selfish, he is still looking out for the benefit of the community, which benefits directly from the summer's tourist season. And it's not like greedy mayor money, it's community money, which may translate to greedy mayor power, or it could be selfless, like, I am the mayor, I am responsible for the well-being of these people. This shark puts the well-being of these people at risk. Not directly in the sense of he's going to eat the people, but indirectly in the sense that he's going to drive everyone away from these beaches, you know. So, and it's cool that the mayor has an arc in the end where he realizes that his own children are on the beach, and he comes to terms with the fact that, you know, this is a real threat, and my son is on that beach too, and he writes Martin the check to go on the boat for Quint and everything like that, blah, blah, blah. And I guess before you can say that I'm defending the mayor, I do realize that, you know, at least in the world of the film, human lives are at risk, but the mayor doesn't care. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe this is just a good story. It's a well-constructed story. I see his point of view. I do see his point of view. So, anyway. And in reality, you know, a shark attack incident does spell, it's a kiss of death kind of for a certain area, because people freak out and people may not know how rare shark attacks are, and it may drive their decision to, let's not go to X beach, let's go to Y beach, you know, because Y beach has never had a shark attack. So I don't really know, but anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm glad this one was nicer, and we'll keep on pulling through. I don't know what to say. Please like and subscribe. Let me know who that orange Hatman is. You know, comment, love, peace.